Jury is now deciding the fate of Lori Vallow in her murder trial. She's charged with conspiring with her brother to kill her fourth husband, Charles Vallow.
Fox 10's Justin Lum breaking down today's closing arguments.
It took less than 15 minutes for the jury to decide they were going home for the night and ready to get rested and recharged for tomorrow morning's jury deliberations. We finalized 12 jurors, 10 of them being men and 2 women. We watched prosecutor Trina Kay speak to the jury for nearly 2 hours. She went over several witnesses in the case, reinforcing the motives of money, the affair between Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell, and, quote, twisted religious beliefs. Trina Kay also went through the lack of physical evidence from the Vallow home back on July 11th, 2019, that would suggest there wasn't this fight between Charles Vallow and his then brother-in-law, Alex Cox. That is what Trina Kay focused on in these closing arguments. Also, the life insurance policy change, making Charles's sister the beneficiary rather than Lori, and how Lori told Chad Daybell, quote, "It must have been Ned before we got rid of him," quote. As testimony has showed multiple times that Lori believed Charles was possessed by an evil spirit. Lori Vallow Daybell spoke to the jury for about 20 minutes in her closing arguments and did not address her choice to not call 911 for Charles Vallow or suspicious religious texts with her co-conspirators leading to that fatal shooting. And she also told the jury that she and her family had the right to self-defense. Let's listen to closing arguments by both the state and Vallow Daybell, the pro se defendant.
She never asks how he is. She's not concerned about his injury. She's not concerned about her husband being dead on the floor of her house, her child now without a father. The lack of words that she said there and her demeanor show again that she was well aware of what was going on and part of this incident. We look at her words to Chad, that Charles changed his life insurance policy before we got rid of him. They show her intent to kill Charles.
The state put forth a bunch of evidence in this trial in an effort to make you dislike me, to try to attack my character, so that you would just say guilty no matter what evidence they showed you. The state put up witnesses that had zero knowledge of a conspiracy. The state did not show you evidence of an agreement to commit murder. They showed you evidence of a family tragedy, and then they showed you the sad effects of a family torn apart because of that tragedy.
The state objected multiple times during closing arguments for Lori Vallow Daybell, as she seemed to bring up Tylee Ryan and Alex Cox several times. Tylee Ryan is dead, and Alex Cox is dead. It's been ruled in pre-trial that anything regarding those two are considered hearsay statements. The jury, meanwhile, will return tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. to begin deliberations, and we'll be watching for a verdict all day long. I'm Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum.